Okay, we don't have much. I think we can finish this paragraph. Is it? Where we are?
Page 143. We are now on to paragraph. The second paragraph. What is more?
I think we can jump to the page 142, the last paragraph. Let me sum up the Buddhist response to the question I posed at the beginning of this section. The basic experience facts of person continuity. Right.
Let me sum up the Buddhist response to the questions I posed at the beginning of this section. The basic experience facts of personal continuity are to be explained not with reference to an enduring substantial self, but with reference to the particular way in which the phenomena that make up a being are causally connected.
Was it not casually? Okay.
Causally connected. And just as this causal connectedness is the base of continuity within a particular life, so it is the base. So it is the basis of continuity between lives. Just as no substantial self endures during a lifetime, so no substantial self endures from death to rebirth. Nonetheless, there is a causal connection between the phenomena that constitute a being at the time of death and the phenomena that constitute a being at the start of a new life. This linking of different lives into a causal series, such that we can speak of someone being reborn as someone else, is understood as a particular function of mental phenomena rather than physical phenomena. Death is then not an interruption in the causal flow of phenomena. It is simply the reconfiguring of events into a new pattern in dependence upon the old. Thus, when asked whether the one who is reborn is the same or different from the one who died, the Buddhist tradition replies that strictly he or she is neither the same nor different.
Okay, all right. I think we can read the last paragraph, 145, the understanding that sees a person as a subsistent. On the next page, the second paragraph on the book, maybe if you don't have that, then if you look at what we just read, the third paragraph, the understanding that sees a person's.
The understanding that sees a person as subsisting in the causal connectedness of dependent arising is often presented in Buddhist thought as the middle between the views of eternalism and annihilationism. If we understand a person as subsisting in an unchanging, constant self that underlies between experiences, then, since we have postulated something that endures without change, we have fallen prey to the view of internalism. If, on the other hand, we understand that there is no real connection between the person at one point in time and another point in time, then we have fallen prey into the view of annihilation. Yeah. Sorry, I jumped to.
No, just learn how to pronounce it.
Okay.
Yeah.
In other words, if we deny that there is a real connectedness between events, this is another reason. If we understand that connectedness in terms of unchanging self, this is the internalism. The middle way is that there is only the connectedness. There is only dependent arising.
Okay. All right. I guess at least we've kind of like, at least philosophically, we somehow have some understanding of what, in general, I think it's very important too that the concept of no self is that. So we can have a few minutes and we can open a new discussion before, and next time when after the meditation retreat and then when we have a reading again, I think no, maybe I had to wait until maybe August, I guess, yeah. So I'll be away too, and then there will come about actually all these even the understanding the so-called the holding the view on the self is, and it's what's the cause of it, why, you know. And then we'll discuss afterward. Okay, for this kind of more like a philosophical kind of understanding of the notion of self, no self, the notion of no self. So any comment or anything that you think that is helpful, or maybe whatever, or questions. Do nothing about the IT now, or the AI now. No.
So another is a 断见.
断见呢?
Okay.
Eternalism is the 常见嘛. But you do, everybody understand what it means by the eternalism? Oh, that's good. Give one example. What is?
Christianity.
Yeah, they easily fall into that the eternalism. Yeah. And other what annihilism?
If this life ends, then that's it. You cease.
Like a materialism, yeah. So when we die, we just die, and nothing goes on. But that's really simple. But they're much more complicated than that, of course. But it's all right, yeah. So.
Can I ask a question back to the paragraph from the page 144? Say when people die and then the next moment reborn, and the paragraph, the last of the sentence says the Buddhist tradition replies that he or she is neither the same or nor different. Does that mean because some part is the same, but some part is too different?
No.
I mean, because of the karma, some of the karma is the same.
So that's one of the famous simile. It's actually from a Buddhist text, but also you could find the Milinda Bangha, the same text too. That you know that how you make the curd, right? Yogurt. So we know that the yogurt, maybe there's a process going on. That means you have many conditions to make the yogurt. Right. However, the origin of yogurt, main component of yogurt, what are the main component of yogurt? Are the milk, right? Right. So, but you could see two different things. People, if they never know how to make the milk, so, 还没这么才才有差不多结束，他有 key 是不是可能？ Oh, so the component, right? I mean, that you have this component. So do you think that milk? But when you look at it, the milk and the yogurt are different. But
Yes and no.
no, I mean, say that if you don't know how to make a yogurt, certainly it's different. Let's say I put the.
Oh, you mean the final product? Yeah, milk is not the yogurt.
No, milk is not the yogurt. Yogurt is not the milk. No, that's also wrong. Without the milk, you cannot make the yogurt.
Right, but yogurt is not milk. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. The answer is same and not the same.
No, I mean, of course, this is giving maybe a simple version for people to answer that. You could answer that way. So, like, is yogurt a milk? You say yes and no, right?
Yes and no.
Yeah, that's meaning. But that's what he said. The answer is like that. Neither the same nor different. You cannot say they are the same, and you cannot say they are different.
Yeah.
But neither same and nor different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No.
What's same, what's different? Is that
But you see, there's a question. What is the question of that?
No, I mean, maybe need to confirm my answer, my.
I see.
thought.
Yeah.
So the answer is yes and no, right?
Well.
It's not yes or no. It's yes and no.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm sorry.
Neither yes nor no.
I think it's whatever, but it's we know that it's.
Sorry about the confusion.
So I mean, in English you could say neither yes nor no. That's or there's neither the same nor different. Yeah.
Yes and no.
Yes.
Mm.
So that means yes and no.
Yeah.
Mm. Yes and no. Yeah. Not yes or no. It's yes and
Yes
no.
and no.
Yeah. Mm.
It's okay. There's too much I don't understand. I just need to read on myself.
Yeah, maybe you can just have a read, go back and read and see. So next time, I mean, I guess I think no, as I say, this is a little dry subject. I mean, to some people think it's really wonderful, but mostly people think it's very dry, because really like we are discussing something philosophically. It's not really, more like anyway.
Is the terminology, the vocabulary that's used here is not what I'm used to.
Which one?
So it's hard to connect.
Like, for example, like
For example, there's this whole paragraph about this is on last paragraph of 140. There's 12 spheres, 6 senses, 6 classes, all these things. I'm just not used to it being called this way.
No, let me think. Let me see. 12 spheres. No, sometimes we translate that way too. The 6 senses, I mean, certainly. 18 element, that was definitely you translate as an 18 element. Only 6 senses, 6 classes of sense object. 6 classes of consciousness.
6入6出6事，
色身香味触法
18界
18界。
6入6出。
6 senses, 6 classes of sense object. Yeah, I think that's sometimes you could just say, yeah. I think those are the common term we translate. Yeah. Maybe I don't know what you're reading, but.
So what's the Chinese again? 6入6处. Okay.
不是那个
色身香味触法。
有6个 sense space 嘛，然后 where they get the information 嘛，是6处嘛。然后跟进相接产生事啊，6入6处就是啊，那 just the term translation。
不是，我说这就是为什么 6 classes of sense object 是什么叫6层？是6处吗？6入6处吗？
他这里的意思，
就18界啊。
different kinds of conscious，所以是18阶，没错。
对，但18阶是6。不是啊，18阶啊，18阶就是指根尘世啊。
是啊，根净是啊。
不是根尘世，哦，真也可以用净啊。
对啊。
但是你刚才是说6处，不是啊，是因为6净，要不然。
翻译。
对。6处不一定呢，因为6处，你说处是那个触手的触，但有时候其实6处不一定是指那个。应该是，所以不是6，是6路6境跟或者是6尘，那6世，对，根净世嘛。
应该是说外6处内6处，那就比较没有争议。
对，那就这样子，对，要不然一般我们用就是说，对，根净世嘛，OK， 所以我们读了 transformation， 我们就结束今天的课，对，已经超过点时间。
Karuniko nato itiya sabbat panina puretwa parami sabbat pato sampodin uttama etena sajawajana hontu te jaya mangala.
Okay, sure. Okay, thank you.